can get it, say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them turn the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room, perfume, go, go.
I recognize your fragrance, hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit, and I know your taste is a little bit, high maintenance, everybody else basic, you live life on an everyday basis, with poetic justice.
Whoa, I'm not even on camera. Hey, 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 it's your girl Candy, and I am here with the ladies, and we are here to discuss DIARRA from Detroit, season 2, episode 4, titled Michigan Jones and the Brightmoor Adventure. Kira, Mo, Tamika, Kay, what are your thoughts on this episode, and what do you rate it 1 through 5? 1 through 5. What are your rates? What do you rate it?
I gave it a 4. It was cool. Like seeing Uncle Clifford, since clearly P Valley is where I don't know. So that part was cool, and then just DIARRA always on an adventure. Cause what girl? Why you be going to the hood and doing stuff? She always goes to the places you ain't supposed to be. That's where the stuff be at, and that's where she be at. So it's just fun to watch her, get into the shenanigans.
It's me next. Okay. Yeah, I give it a 4.5. I enjoyed it. A lot of new character this episode. I didn't mind it. We see a lot of familiar faces, like you said, Uncle Clifford, Laurel, and Shaniqua.
And don't forget
playing her cousin.
and
Bookham Woodbine.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a lot of fresh faces this episode, and I wasn't mad at it. I was like, okay, what's your part? Okay. It's just good to see some familiar faces. And also, what's the name from What's Happening? And from Everybody Hates Chris.
Ron. What's his name? Ron? Or something?
Look,
I can't remember.
Raj.
Raj. Yeah.
So it was good to see
Valerie
him. I like
Pettiford.
Yeah. And her, yeah. From What's the Name, Family Business, and other stuff, half and half. It was good to see like OG's faces, see them still working, so that's why I gave it added that 0.5, because I like when they reach back to the OGs and give them something to do. And it was entertaining, and I had a couple of chuckle moments, especially with Matt crazy behind. Talking about Martin had a dream, a wet one. I said, cut the mess. Yeah.
Okay. The Den.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I like that. I give it a 4.5. I love seeing all of the people that I ain't see in a minute, actors that I like. I'm like, okay, I see y'all. One thing she's gonna do is bring through some people, get into some mess, child, every single time. I'll be like, damn, girl. Some stuff I can understand, but stuff I'll just be like, I don't know how y'all making it out of here and nobody ain't getting popped. Okay. But
armor.
She a glutton for punishment, boo.
For real. But I like Cuz too. I like how Cuz came through and was bringing the food. I need one of my cousins to come over here and do that for me right now.
Okay. And she got the most interesting name. Queba.
Okay. Listen. And Kay?
Yeah, I did not expect to see Lil Rel chained in the damn room. I was like, what kind of foolishness is happening here? Talking about he been there with a week or two, and they won't let him go. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but I definitely did not expect to see Lil Rel. Didn't expect to see Uncle Clifford or Bokeem Woodbine. So this was like cameo heavy episode, but definitely funny. And I'm like, now how all these bullets flying and ain't nobody in the crew get hit?
Not at
It's
least in the butt either. I was like, somebody was
exactly
in the ass or something. It's y'all
a
ducking.
Okay.
pinky toe or something. Ain't nobody
Something.
getting hit by a
Or
bullet.
elbow or something, child. A graze, not a nothing.
I'm telling you. And I fell out laughing when Buddy was trying to figure out like what went wrong or why he stopped calling. He talking about because you took too many to go plates. I'm like, what kind of excuse is
And
this?
that
He
is
is
a
full of
turn off.
shit.
That is a turn off. You hungry, baby? You ain't got no groceries? Like, what's wrong?
He said I did that once.
Took a to-go plate, okay?
I said, yeah,
Uh,
they wildin'.
let's speak to the people that's in the building. We got Queen Ola. Hey, T Frosh 993. What's going on? Cheryl Thomas. Thank you for coming through. We
Hey.
got Kay with the things of the things of the things. And I need you all to do exactly what she says. Please smash that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Okay? Do that. Okay? Thank you. And Tamika telling y'all what to do too, okay? She says, hit the like, turn on your notifications, and subscribe to all of the channels. We will greatly appreciate it because it's free 99, all right? Let's get into it. So, of course, we get a little flashback of what happened last episode, what's going on with DIARRA. Now, these pictures were a little dark, so I had to lighten them up as best as I could without distorting the pictures. But DIARRA is kind of having she's got a lot of stuff going on in her head. She's talking to herself. She's thinking, like, what's going on? What do I need to do? Am I finna be a mother? Am I finna be a PI? Like, what's really going on? And then we get the picture, like, you get, danger keeps popping up, guys. And I'm trying to figure out, why does danger always pop up? Is he her safe space? Is he her soft place to land? Is he her, like, does he stay in her mind? What is going on with danger as to why he always just popping up, telling her to move forward, keep going, you got to get old boy out of jail, like, don't stop. So she get a knock at the door, after the car blew up. Baby girl got PTSD. When the car blew up, she got PTSD. She don't have a car. Cousin came through all because of the group chat that's going on in the family, and everybody's talking about what's going on with DIARRA. Of course, everybody thinks she's a PI. They think she can find any and everybody, everything. So cousin come up on a momcation, a staycation, and she's coming to visit. She did come with groceries, which is a plus because I hate somebody coming through with nothing. Okay, coming through
Hello.
with the groceries is cool. However, I don't plan on you staying in my house. No, I do not.
For 2 weeks.
Okay. I mean, So we get that going and they're talking and she hugs her and she tells her, she said, well, hug me a little tighter. Like she just needed comfort. And I guess that family familiarity is always a plus. When you're going through something, regardless if y'all close, y'all talk every day or not, or whatever's going on, because she's family and that's cousin love, whatever you feel it. And she just needed a little bit extra oomph from her cousin. So I guess she let her stay, okay? Then she gets a phone call and she gets a phone call from Booker. Booker say, hey, you the lady with the baby. I need you to, give me my treasure. Like, give me whatever it is. I need my inheritance, my munions, my Skrilla, whatever you got. I need it from you. But I can tell you, your boyfriend was not there that night. Okay, he wasn't there. I can tell you that. But I'll do a full testimony once you give me my treasure. I'll do that for you. I'll be your star witness or whatnot. And then he hangs up the phone. So of course now she's on the hunt to try to really, now she's back on it again at times 10 to try to find this damn fortune. But of course, danger pops up and he tells her, that she needs to, what she needs to do. What are y'all thoughts on the cousin pull up Booker's, is he gonna hold to it, stick to his word? Is he a man of his word? We don't really know him like that. But do y'all think he's gonna stick to his word that he's gonna be a star witness? And what are your thoughts on her saying she wanna be a PI and a mommy? Kira, I mean Kay, Mo, Kira, Tamika.
First of all, I go to my sister's house almost every other Sunday, and she said I don't bring nothing but my appetite. So you know what? You ain't got to bring food all the time.
I mean, okay.
Now, do I get cussed out? Yes, but still.
Okay, well, sis got some sense. Okay.
But yes, I like that she had her family there with her because even though Diarra is not talking about it to her family, but she is very much traumatized by the things that she's been going through, because going through these little quests that she really ain't got to go on, and they have been traumatizing. She's been amidst of several shootouts at this point, and somebody tried to blow up the car that she was in. All of this is very, very traumatizing, but she's kind of acting like she's okay. And so having that familiarity of family being able to be there and embrace you can give her some sort of comfort and safety, because in the back of her mind, she probably doesn't really feel safe at all. She just doesn't want them to know that. Um, yeah, Buddy said, yeah, I'll be there if where the munions at though. Um, I would get that in writing. Mm-hmm. I need you to write this down. Tell me exactly what you're gonna say before I hand over any cash funds, because people will go back on their word. Now, if you want to testify to get Boo Thing out of jail, that's
Okay.
cool if I pay you, but I need to know that you're gonna stay true to your word. Because at this point, it's not a lot of people that she can trust. Because we really still don't know what the hell is really going on right now. Every time she gets a lead, it kind of like leads her nowhere, because kind of this episode was they thought they had it and the keys didn't really work. So I wouldn't be so quick to judge the words that people are saying right now. But and because y'all still don't even know where the money at yet. Don't They still don't know where the money at? Where is the money? Where are the funds?
Well, I thought she was gonna get the funds in the office when they she has both of that funds. But I was like, okay. I know it's too good to be true. I knew it was gonna be too easy. Episode 4. But yeah, that's yeah, he definitely has. Whether she getting it right or not, like he still can get popped. I mean, he need to do like a video or something. A quick video and send it to me.
Exactly. That's something like he need to like tell the
I'm like, he
story
still
some
get
kind of
he
way. I
give him
need
the
proof.
money, still end up getting popped, and he won't make it to court.
Correct.
But yeah, it was good to see. I think her name is Shaniqua. Um, the actress. She
Yeah. She's from that
yeah
series on Prime.
yeah.
That's why I know her from. And she's always sexual over there
She
too.
had
But go
something else
ahead.
that I like too, but I forgot what it was. But I like it was nice seeing her on the screen. And yes, Diarra needs a hug. She's been through a lot, and she has PTSD from being shot at, car blown up. Up here ducking and dodging as she is on this investigation and stuff is could be stressful. And is she planning on being a PI mommy? A mommy PI? I'm like, what? I'm like, I guess, girl, what you gonna have a baby on your hip or having a holster as you running from dodging bullets? Like, what are we doing, girl? I don't know. And Swat is like the car done blown up. He's like the baby done blown up because that was the baby, that car, the SS was their baby. So I'm like, I'm gonna need to see Swat on my screen soon. I don't need him to see him in text messages. Like I need to see my piece of eye candy in the flesh.
I just
I
knew
mean,
he was
I
gonna
know he's
pop out
working on
this
that other
episode.
show, but
I just knew we was gonna see him this episode.
Okay. I just know we're gonna see fine shit. Like, okay, fine shit. Oh no, white.
I thought he was gonna pull up when he brought the Jeep and not Josh, who they left stranded. It was stupid. But anyway, that would have been nice. But yeah, so like I said, she need a hug, and I don't like when people pop up on me. I'm not gonna hold you. You might be we might be talking through the window or the door or at the door. You might not get through my threshold. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, what's we doing here? Okay, you have to be one of the relatives that I really fuck with to get the threshold come unannounced. I might let it slide this one time, but I might have to tell you after I cuss you out. Okay, this was the time. But yeah, but she needed her. She needed that company because she's there by herself. So yeah.
Most say before you cross the threshold, okay? Damn. Kira, are you letting people cross your threshold unannounced or are you gonna be nice?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna be peeking through the window, treating you like the witnesses. No disrespect. I'm just saying. Don't take offense. I'm just talking. Yeah, but no, no, don't pop up on me unannounced. Absolutely not. I'd be like, shh, everybody get down. Don't answer that door.
Not
But you
quiet
know,
on the creek.
yes, very, very super duper quiet on the creek. Yeah. But she need a hug and then some. She been through a lot and she takes a licking and keeps on ticking. I don't know how Diarra does it at all because I'm not built like that. I'd be over there in the corner crying somewhere with all the, stuff swirling around. And then you went in for some more. All the stuff swirling around your head. She goes in for some more. So I mean, I guess it was good to have her there. She came with food, so that was good. 2 weeks at my home is an absolute no. But that's her business if that's what Diarra's down. I guess Diarra said I don't be here no way. So but I wouldn't want you rummaging
Okay.
through my stuff though. Like you don't need to be here when I'm not here. When I go, you go. When I come back, you come back. Just saying.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, yeah. I don't. I'm trying to. I know they had that little Zen connection last season, her and Danger. So I guess we're gonna get more of that till we get him back where he's supposed to be. I enjoy seeing him weekly. I was hoping to see Swa. Um, y'all could bring back Method Man too, since y'all bringing all the fine men's. He can just be walking past. You don't even got to say nothing. Just walk past him.
Now he do a walkthrough.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
The den. Are you letting people in the den? Out the blue. You know.
Everybody know don't come to my house unless you are invited. But it's two people that can pop up and have popped up in the past when they needed to. And sometimes I'll pop up if I feel like I need to. That's just how those two people we get down with each other. But and I come hungry and ready to eat, and sometimes I bring something, sometimes I don't. So I can see it both ways. But in this case, I think she needed it. She needed that hug. She
Yeah.
needed some
Yeah.
food, even though she kept being like, "Oh no, baby!" Every time she took a bite, it was like just what the doctor ordered. So I think that's
Mhm.
why she made the exception. And I agree. That's the first thing that came to my mind when Mo said about that damn recording. Because, baby, I don't even know if you're going to be allowed to come and testify. And furthermore, not you talking about, oh, damn, it wasn't nothing there. Oh, you still got to go on the hunt. Well, you go ahead and go on the hunt. And then I'll talk like, no, you need to be helping me. Okay, this is supposed to be you and your journey and what you wanted so damn bad, which is why you took the daggone dresser that wasn't an arm wall, even though kept saying arm wall. This is how the whole thing got started. So how you just gonna be
Okay.
like, oh well, you go ahead over here, girl, and call me when you done. I'm like, what? But I guess child, he said he hiding out now, let her do all the work. And we know how D is. She want to do the damn work anyway. Okay, I'm gonna call her Detroit Jones. I had like that one name, but we know she want to do the work anyway, and she's like, it really got to be something if all of this is happening. So she ready to risk it all and put her life on the line for it, but at the same time talking about being a PI and a mommy. I mean, I guess she could do it, but not the way her
Mhm.
life be, baby. You're gonna have to settle that down a whole lot before you
Dangerous.
get into that. And I definitely wouldn't mind the eye candy, so I could have came through to do a check in person, check on her. You know, I always forget Method Man character, but he could have came through. Like everybody could have came through to do a check on me. Okay, I wouldn't have
Mhm.
mind. I definitely feel
He
like
said,
Danger
check on
is the
me.
safe space, the soft space. He could be any space he want to be. Okay,
Okay.
I ain't mad at it. But I'm wondering when they
Kind
gonna
of
see
cute.
each other in person.
I think his name is Royce. Method Man
Royce,
name.
yes. Thank you.
Mm.
Yes, he got DR doing all the work. Okay, all the heavy lifting. Okay,
Right.
all the heavy
Mhm.
lifting. Yes, yes. So enters what you said, Detroit Jones, Michigan Jones. So now they have to decipher Duncan Duckett's map, which map was blank, was plain, was nothing on it. They just sitting there staring at it, trying to figure out what's going on, but they got to understand the man that created it. So she goes on her bus route because the car blew up, and she has to consult with some people, and she's trying to figure out what's going on. So she goes and she finds The Professor, which is Detroit's urban legend. Child, I can't remember the man name. What is it?
Expert.
Expert. When he gets to talking, baby, he gets to talking, he gets to telling it all. Seem like he said, "Ain't nobody gonna bother me because I know it all." I say, "Oh, okay, all right, sir, you know it all, and I guess you just need to, be calm on your bus route because I don't want nobody to take you, to your grave a little early because you ain't asked for all that." But he was just saying how he was a bootlegger. He was a man with the money. He's Detroit, not Detroit. What's the man name?
Donkey Duckett.
Duncan Duckett was like a man about town. He was like one of the men that just did everything. He was a booster. He was a bootlegger. He was a hoodlum. He was a man of the people. He was
It's
everything.
given like he was Bumpy Johnson of his time.
Sounds like it. One of the people that just do everything. You can go to him for this. If you need a car, they can get you with a car. You need a house. Sound like a little bit like what's the man name on the shy?
Duda?
Strong back. Duda, like a Duda, or sound, a man that's busy, okay? But Irma says that she's a Detroit Preservation Council. She's on the council, and she said that he was a businessman. He was a bit. That's all she knew was about. He was a businessman. He was a good man, upstanding man. There was nothing she bad.
Family man.
It was nothing she had bad to say about him, and I said okay. But they realize that they are let me see. Oh, I can't see my hand right. Kira, don't do me. So they're looking at the map, and it's an invisible ink reveals old Detroit. So the map was not blank, guys. So once DIARRA gets into her bag, she gets into her head, she starts thinking about all kind of things. And she thought about when her cousin told her, like, drink, she said alcohol makes things better or something. So the guy, I forgot his name, the guy that don't do nothing right. Matt goes and make a drink. They said a strong 1 ounce of a strong spirit, 1 ounce of grape juice, and turmeric. He didn't say how much turmeric. He said some turmeric, and he makes it, and they call it the dunk juice. So everybody gets some dunk juice. And everybody don't nobody like it. DIARRA spits it out, but when she spits it out, she realizes, hey, alcohol is, making the map appear, everything appear. So now to understand the map, they first have to understand the man. So they're trying to figure out who this man is, that this map that drew this map up. So what are y'all thoughts about the people from the earlier, the thoughts on them, how they both described him differently, and then how they revealed the map. Is Tamika, you there? If not, Kira Mo.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm here.
Okay. All right.
I liked it. I was cracking up with what is his name? No, I can't think of his name, but the professor.
His name,
I was cracking up at him, saying the crackheads
Ernest, I think his name.
Yeah. I was like, not teleporting. And DIARRA talking about I looked everything up and checked fact, and I think he onto something. But as far as them, having two different descriptions, I agreed with that. I feel like different people can know different sides of, a person. And she was looking at him like he was this family man and good man, but the professor was over here like, nah, he was up and through these daggone streets, with the purple gang or whatever, and he had stole some stuff from them and all of that kind of stuff. So and then I was cracking up with the dunk juice too. The fact that they all pretty much was like, that's disgusting. We can't have you making no daggone drinks no more. And then we start to see like, oh, wait a minute, let's go ahead and flick this juice all over the daggone map, because now we getting details and we actually having stuff come up that we couldn't see before that could probably lead us to where this alleged treasure is at. And they was like, oh, that's the hood. Okay. But I like that part. I was definitely getting a little tickle out of me, and I don't know how much turmeric he put in that because
I mean, grape juice alone,
right?
You added turmeric to it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that was the recipe to make the ink come out. I don't know, but I cannot see That
And
being a drink.
what's the strong spirit? That's what I'm
Whatever
like.
alcohol you choose, gotta be.
Whatever alcohol you choose. That's how I took it. Whatever your
But I
guilty
guess
Because
pleasure
that
is.
combined with grape juice and turmeric, that can do it.
it's a hell of a
Hmm.
recipe. Okay.
Yeah.
Kira.
Baby, listen, the older folks, they be knowing what they talk about. Sometimes it be sounding a little off, but like Tamika said, two people could have two different perspectives. So Auntie had one, Uncle had another, and Diarra was putting all the pieces together. Okay, that was her task. Take the information, decipher it, put it together, take what you need, throw away the rest. Then with this map, it's hysterical because first of all, grape juice is just no. And then grape juice with turmeric, like I'm even if you just put a little sprinkle.
Damn, nobody like grape juice. Damn.
I mean, we're gonna put it with some ginger ale or some Sprite or something. We gotta level that thing
You know,
out.
I
We're
like
gonna
a
put
little
it with
grape juice, you know?
some strong
Right, that
spirits.
sounds
Yeah,
like,
we
damn,
in the
nobody like
church,
it. I'm
you
up to
know.
like, feel like I'm the only one.
Grape juice, not grape drink. Grape juice. Are we in a church? Are we having communion? What's going on here? I mean, when I was little, I was liable to drink anything, but as an adult,
Yeah.
grape juice. But yeah, that could have just been a recipe to get the invisible ink because it was cracking me up. She's like, there's no street names or anything. So I was kind of, I like to put the pieces together and see where we going. So, and of course, like I said, it's gonna be in the hood because wherever DIARRA is not supposed to be, that's where the stuff is at. Okay, because I'm not going to the middle of the hood to find nothing. I'd be like, well, that's the end of the road for me. So I don't know how y'all gonna get this treasure. How y'all? I'm not going over there. But she got bigger balls than me. So respect to DIARRA.
Kahunas Grande. Mo. You going with Ernie or you going with I mean you going with the professor or you going with Irma? Who you siding with? Whose story sounds more fascinating to you? What sounds right? What sounds realistic?
Well, I could listen to the professor all day about some hood shit, Detroit shit, like legendary. Like, you heard what? He dodged how many bullets? He survived to tell the story the next day. Look, I could be on that bus listen to his ass, but I don't know this man, so that's why I said like we all both have, everyone has two sides to them. So it's like we are layered people. So it's like I've been like, well, two things can be true. I don't know this man. We just saw his suit he died in at the damn club. I'm like, we all know this man. But yeah, so I believe both of them. But T was getting pissed. He was like agitated. He was like, we don't know where to go. And then when the Mac drink brought the drink and spit on the map, I thought that was interesting take because when I looked at the map last episode, she opened it and then we saw the X. It was like I'm looking at the lines. I'm like, I don't see no names, no street names, no nothing. Like, how do you know where to go for this map on this map? But I like that detail that was invisible ink. It's definitely given Indiana Jones. So shit, it's right up my alley. So I like that. It's just interesting the damn recipe at the bottom.
Yeah, and everything be they have all these little clues. That's what be, so dope to me. Everything is a clue.
And why would you put the recipe at the bottom of the map if we were supposed to be protecting it? But okay, I guess.
Chabu.
I mean, hopefully the sons are supposed to find it.
Yeah.
He
didn't say what to do with the recipe. He said he spray it on the map.
No, it didn't. That's true because they drank that nasty-ish.
Maybe he thought they was gonna get drunk and wasted on while they looking at the map, and then it was gonna appear. I don't know how. I don't know.
And they was sprinkling it. I'm like, not too much now. Not too much.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
I think that they're both right. Like, I think two things can be true. I think they're just describing him in like different variations of his life, like both of their experiences with this person. So I think they're both true in describing all facets of this person. And yeah, the map thing without that was, first of all, I don't want nothing with turmeric in it unless it's some green tea and I got strep throat.
Ooh, that works for strep throat?
Because
Okay, let
it
me
helps
write
with
that down.
inflammation. Yep, turmeric helps with inflammation. If I don't have any kind of cold, flu, coronavirus, I don't put turmeric in nothing. Turmeric is spicy, so I don't. I'm trying to think because like
They
how did
have the
y'all
little
not?
shots now with the
Yeah,
turmeric.
and yeah, and it's spicy, and I'm like you mixing a spicy alcohol, strong alcohol with this spicy turmeric and then bitter grape juice. Like I knew like that was a recipe for somebody to end up like spitting it out. But I didn't know that was going to be the clue to the map. So I thought that was like a pretty cool little trick there to when they do things that's kind of like unexpected. But now getting directions off of a map that you had to use alcohol to find a location. It kind of seems like a setup to me. I was just like, this don't even sound safe.
It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
Mm-mm.
They
I said,
said it. What's the name of the place? Brightmoor. It was like, oh, you can't.
That's a
They don't even have
hood.
stars at night. I said that. What?
Magnum was stupid. I can't.
Yeah.
And with
Thank you
creamer.
for getting us there,
Stupid.
Kay. So proximity to Dunk makes DIARRA think better, and I kind of agree because it seems like she just thinks more when it's nothing going on, but it's something there. I don't know what it is, but of course they get to talking, and the X they discover that the X marks the treasure's location, but it also introduces a terrible player by the name of Cartier Kelly. And I can't see my notes. Enter Cartier Kelly. He took out bikers, kept souvenirs, and took over the bar. So he took over the bar of these people on the right. He took them out and he just took their souvenirs with him. He's not just a regular Detroit gangster. He is a folklore. He, entered the bar filled with those people, took them all, and claimed their establishment for himself. And which became the Vulture Bar in Brightmoor. So when they introduced him, I could see his silhouette, and I said, "That's Bokeem Woodbine." I said, "Okay, nobody looked like that but him and Dave Chappelle." And I'm like, "Okay, that ain't Dave. That gotta be Bokeem." And I'm okay, because they kept showing him a little bit, and I'm like, "Okay, they gotta be Bokeem." And they got anybody nuts. I love them. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like this nut. Okay, I ain't like when he put hands on DIARRA, but I like a nut. So I'm wide danger.
Don't we all?
Girl, I didn't mean to put danger up here that many times, but hey, danger. So the Vulture Bar becomes an action movie. Why? Because Cartier is a Tubi movie maven or whatever. So we have DIARRA, Mac, and T go to the club. But why that cousin drove off in the damn car? I said, y'all over there, y'all over there having a damn issy fit about the man about to call her, and the girl leave them. I said, why the hell she pull up? Ain't she stupid? Or they stupid for letting her leave? Is it just me or y'all? Why are we leaving? So, they get to talking, they get to going in. It's like chaos in there. Of course, they're filming a movie. Cartier is filming a movie, child, a Tubi movie. And when DIARRA gets in the office, she sees Lil Rel's character, baby, which his name end up being what's his name end up being? Film School. So Film School is chained to
Marvin
a
Jones.
radiator, child. I don't know. But he say every time he would do something, every time Cartier would make a note on his thing, he would ignore it or whatever. Cartier would just go crazy, would spaz out on him and the assistant director. But while they in there talking and carrying on, baby, they get the guns, gets the shootout. And I said, no, that's part of the movie. That's what I'm telling myself. That's part of the movie they making, y'all. They ain't doing that.
He came in like, no, they real shooting. He's like, oh no.
Guns are blazing, okay? So much so they got to go. And the cousin gone.
Well, at least she made some food when they got back.
I almost died.
Just she said I ain't staying around for no shooting.
Tamika, talk about about seeing Cartier and that he danger baby. Cartier and he took out them people and the whole club, okay? And took over
I
the bar and
mean,
then,
I
Dangerous, get
thought the
out of here.
story was interesting. I'm not mad at him for taking out those people or taking the club, the souvenirs, whatever the hell he wanted. But I love seeing Bukim. I love him as an actor, and I know people be trying to have jokes on him talking about like he's a no name actor, and it's like no, put some respect on his name because he's very much not.
He known in the
EJ.
hood.
Okay, but I stay seeing them little memes, and I'll be like, nah, put respect on his name. So I
Please, and
love
thank you.
seeing him in here. I think Kay mentioned it before. Like, I definitely didn't have Rel being tied up and being a hostage up in here. Now when he slapped, I said, "What the hell?"
He slapped fire.
He slapped fire out of her. I'm like, she kept way better composure than me, but I was laughing too when they're coming in to be like they shooting, and she just like, okay, because they shooting a movie, so I guess she just was thinking like the same thing, and they like, no, they shooting, and then when she get outside, it's like, oh shit! I mean, bullets is just wheezing by their head. I'm like, yeah, no, this is what I mean when I say that she is always in the wrong damn place. Because absolutely not, and something like that. I mean, already with the car getting blown up, I wouldn't have been back out here no more. That's too much for me, honey. But this is her thing. So nothing seems to scare her off, or at least she's able to. What she kept saying, y'all know I'll be getting tongue tied. She was y'all know what I mean. She was
Compartmentalizing.
yeah.
Compartmentalizing.
She said that shit like 3-4 times in the episode. But then finally, she realized that it's getting caught up to her. And I'm like, yeah, that would have been caught up to me way before then. So, but yeah.
Miss Kira,
there was a lot going on.
What are your thoughts on the bar scene? Not the bar scene, but just them going to Vulture Bar and maybe a whole action movie and popped off. What's going on?
DIARRA, she got it in her. I ain't got it in me because I wouldn't have went over there. I'm with the cousin, but I probably wouldn't have drove y'all at all. But if I drove you, I definitely would have. Y'all wouldn't even got out the door before I was driving off. Okay, because I'm not supposed to be over here. You're not supposed to be over here. Okay, and I was don't be watching DIARRA and on your phone, okay? Because I had to rewind because I thought they shooting, they making a movie. That's what I thought too. No, girl, pay attention. No, they shooting for real. So, and I was cracking me up. Lil Rel is one of on my non-favorite people list. Don't ask me why. I don't find the man funny.
He did all the shooting.
Yeah, he just kept shooting. Just shooting. Just shooting. It's just shooting.
I'm sorry.
Shooting. Just shooting. It's just shooting. Shooting. Just shooting. It's just shooting.
I know you play that damn clip. I know you play one of those clips yet.
So
my bad, Miss Kira. I just had to play because you kept saying this, so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and play my little clip.
They trying to get away. He trying to go with him. DIARRA was like, no, film school. Go ahead. Because it was like, get him. She was like, no, go away. We don't want you. He's still right up under them. So it was a funny scene. He didn't have to slap the taste out that lady mouth like that. But, I do love me some Bokeem too. I was like, and smack the thoughts out of me. That's what I would have been thinking. Like, I didn't have nothing else to say after that.
You said smack the thoughts? He did. Yeah, and memories. He's like,
don't take much. Oh, Jesus. Ooh. I don't got nothing else to say, sir. I don't know. I got P over there with April Jones. I got people on the list. Tiffany Haddish. It's a list. He on it. Lil Rel. He over there.
Why? For why? I like Lil Rel.
No, okay. I don't like him. I don't like Kevin Hart either. So there's that. He on that list too. These people don't be funny to me. The first time I watched Soul Plane, I said, "What is this? What is it?"
Well,
I didn't mind him in. Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm on the same page with Miss Kira when it comes to Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish, but he doesn't bother me as much, but I mean, they didn't do nothing to me. They just not my cup of tea. Okay,
I
they
understand.
not.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, everybody comedy is not gonna be everybody acquired taste of comedy.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
I mean, I like Laurel as a human being more than Kevin Hart these
mean,
days. I ain't gonna hold you. Because
I'm
he
just
got
talking
his.
about in their professions. I don't know what that man be doing in his personal life.
No, I'm just saying, as a human, yeah, he's a good human than Kevin Hart, and yeah. But that's all I'm gonna say on that. But yeah, it was shocked to see Laurel. As a director, chained up to the radiator is funny to me. I'm like, what the hell? Django Unchained. Like, what's we doing here? Like, I'm like, why is like Cartier would have somebody chained up in his office? Like, what's we doing? Then when he said he was a director, I was like, ooh, okay. You must then do the job right, or the job he wants you to do. So you chain your ass up. I guess change is better than having a bullet in your head. That's all I'm gonna say. But it was funny, like told her ass to get the key, and he was on them like like flies on shit. Like he was like, take me with you. As they trying to dodge bullets, it was just funny. And I'm like, who's they shooting? It's like some gang stuff. I'm like, so much for props. They were like, this is. I'm like, is somebody actually filming this as this going down, or this just like after Tubi movie? It was just funny, but cause why is you not where you supposed to be? Cause talking about she got a call from who? Call for who? Because you stand with me for 2 weeks.
Jesus.
Who fuck around the crib?
The Lord.
Like, who you going to see? Like, what the hell? You had one job, cuz, but I'm gonna let it slide since you was cooking down when we got unscathed and got.
We almost died, girl. You got to go. You are no good when I needed you most. No.
I'd have let you.
And then they almost got popped, and then somebody popped the gangster.
So, Kay, why does not the director have on his beret and telling people what to do? When DIARRA said, I said, girl, shit up. But why don't you have it on though?
Stereotyping the directors.
Exactly. I said it ain't no Tubi movie that's this serious that you got to kidnap the director. You are not making no multi-million-dollar Paramount Lionsgate in the theater for 70 millimeter movie that you got that upset you had to change up the director. I was like, this almost turned into a horror movie because I was like, what is going on here? This is what you see when people be having people kidnapped and chained in their basements and stuff. I was just like, where is this headed? And it was funny that he didn't even know them from a can of paint, but he was like, but take me with y'all anyway. And the funny thing is he wanted to go with them, but they kept trying to ditch him. Anyway, they kept saying, you can't go with me, go your own way. You free, you it's free now. Go your own way.
Yes, child.
Like,
he was hugging on. He was up on the Mac's ass. I said, Mac, poop, it's gonna be a problem.
He's like, no, I'm going with y'all. I'm like, how is Cartier? Wait a minute. If you an old school gangster, OG, triple OG, you using this area to make some ghetto ass Tubi movies, and then it turned into a YN shootout. I'm like, what in the tomfoolery is happening right now? And yet that still wasn't enough for DIARRA because she still want to go around there and be nosy and hang out and stuff. Girl. I would have went home after that. I'm not that was enough. Somebody almost got shot.
Why would you go back after the shootout?
You know, DIARRA like this torture. She is in it for the solving the mystery. The thrill and solving the mystery.
It ain't that much nosy in the world.
So they said they had a safe place to go. That's what T said. You know, I got a place you got around the corner. I'm like, round the corner, baby. We're trying to get them up out of here. So DIARRA begins hyperventilating when she realizes, she's trying to process like what the F just happened, like what's going on. T was like, we're gonna stay safe right here. We're gonna ride it out right here. So she's breathing in the bag. She's trying to catch her air, trying to catch her wind or whatever. Then she takes the older man's
Oxygen.
mask. And I said, the way they was looking at her, I say, was that mask downstairs or something? I'm just waiting on it to be stanked. Don't mind me.
Oh, girl, I thought it had I thought it had drugs in it. I thought she was
right, because I was about to say, like, put her around.
Because the way it was looking at her, like, what? Like, what? I thought the thing was gonna be funky, child. But anyway. So we get a surprise appearance from Nico Nanan, aka Pinky. Number 39, no crying in the paint. Whatever you say. No crying in the paint. But he's there. And I'm like, okay, Nico Anon. We have another young lady. I don't know her name. But she's there. And she is a snitch. She telling on people. She telling that they over there, one lady and two guys then took the director child. And you can hear the bullets flying outside. You hear the pop, pop, pop going on. The girl and two dudes and took the director. And trying to find out. You got T looking out the window. Baby, they got a newscast going on saying that the director was last seen in the Brightmoor neighborhood 2 weeks ago. I said, he been chained.
I think his name is Amari Jones. He was gone for 2 weeks. 2
whole weeks.
You been seeing himself on the screen.
I said, oh, this shit's serious. Okay, Cartier, kill your ass is nuts, and I'm here for it. Okay. But film school lets her know how Cartier handles things. Cartier fats wallered him, whatever that meant. Whatever something happened with a Tamika, about these mob bosses. What is fats wallered? Tamika says shit. I don't know what the hell that is.
How he explained it to you, but all right.
Something dealing with a piano or something.
Say what?
Piano.
I don't know.
The piano. He had to keep playing his song or whatever.
Oh, he had to keep playing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But he's saying he thought he was gonna Lil Rel said he thought he was gonna be making the greatest Tubi movie out there ever. He was gonna take money from the mob like everybody else do. He thought he was gonna take the money from Cartier, but when he got there, it wasn't nothing there. No number one camera, one light, nothing. He said that how Cartier beat the shit out of his AD. And he finally got the guts to leave. And when he did, he got chained up to the radiator. He don't ask people to work for him. He tell them what to do. And then when he found out, that DIARRA stole his director, it's on and popping. So guns are still blazing outside. I don't know why they still blazing, but they blazing, okay? What are your thoughts on the hideout spot and how they had to kind of keep the lady Shada came and got the people anyway. DIARRA went with him, so because she wanted to get her ass back. That girl is a glutton for punishment. She wanted to go back over there. That's when she got fire sapped out of her. Mo, Kira, Kay, Tamika.
It was a lot going on in this house. Okay.
Jeopardy, all of that.
Oh man, like to watch this TV shows. I'm like, y'all just talking while this man trying to watch this TV, and she just taking his oxygen. It was funny to me, but yeah. And then she right back at him when she get taken, which is wild. But seeing Xavier, Uncle Cliff playing Xavier, Nico playing Xavier, and this girl coming over to braid his hair was interesting to me. I'm like, she would have to come up off that phone. As soon as I saw her whip it out the first time, I'm like, you have to give up the phone until it's time for you to go. But yeah, so I'm like, and then there was some tension between him and T. I said, oh, what's going on here? But we had got the short version after a while between the two. How their relationship went down. But for as I could tell, T is not like he afraid of commitment. He's afraid to really fall in love or whatever. And as they was trying to figure out why her piece didn't work in its two sides, and she's like, oh, we're missing another piece. And she thought about, I guess, Duncan let her, I guess he has another son. And they talking about Martin Luther King, talking about how he's a hoe, how he had hoes. And I'm like, it just described basically what they talked about earlier with Duncan, how he got one person view him this way and another person can view him this way. So that's what I said, we all layer individuals, so it's like more than one side to us. So he has another son out there, so I guess he left it to his son, so it's another piece. And the film school guy, Laurel, said he saw one in his office. So I was like, okay. And they would try to do everything in their power to keep that bald head lady in the house. Talking about braided daddy hair. It's hilarious to me. He barely even have hair to pull to grip. Okay.
And I'm like, why didn't he object to having his hair braided? Because everybody looked at him like, now how y'all know he want his hair braided? And he's gonna sit there and let her braid his hair in the first place. I'm like, see, y'all was there too long. Y'all should have been with home. Go home. Why are we still there?
I'm not going to that streets, Kay. You saw those streets was full of hoodlums looking for people. Looking for them. What are they gonna do?
And yeah, I didn't trust old girl when she walked in that house and she was just like, oh, I ain't never known for you to have all these people at your house like that. Like when she went up, like that in itself seems suspicious. Because why are you worried about who he got at his house?
Hello?
From that moment, I was just like, yeah, something ain't right with her. I don't really, it ain't tracking with her. But I'm wondering, why didn't the group that she was with kind of notice really what was going on with her when she kind of had a slight panic attack there? Because bullets are flying left and right, and her chest started hurting. And I think it was around the time that her boo called from the jailhouse too. I'm like, is anybody gonna check on her? Because I feel like that's not gonna be the only time that this happens with her. I see her having a few more panic attacks, and I feel like it's worse and worse until she has no choice but to tell somebody what's going on with her. But I think that she's gonna keep hiding it, hyperventilating and all of that until it starts to mess with her health. Now, I don't need it to get to, well, actually, you know what? If it gets to the point where SWAT finally comes in, because she's going to end up in the hospital, then I'm going to be all right with that. But I need y'all to not let it happen like that, because they're like,
she's going to find out she's pregnant by Deontay Chris.
I know, right? Look, we done already wrote the next few episodes. There you go. We already see where it's going.
Tanika, I know that was going to work.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot going on in this house. Her hyperventilating and then trying to get info from Rel, and that kind of leading her to realizing like, yeah, some deeper issues that I got going on too, like a little bit. And then she had the nerve to call him nosy, but it's like, girl, you literally been sitting here talking to him. Like between that and her taking the daddy, granddaddy oxygen and then volunteering him to get his hair braided. He was like, what she said? So I agree with Kay. I didn't understand how he literally said that, but then sat there and was like, yo, you doing it too damn tight. Like that girl would not have been on my head in the first place. And I also was like, how was she just coming in like, oh, it's, not usually this many people and every minute on the phone. I feel like DIARRA picked up on it that one time, but then we still wasn't doing anything about it. Like the most she said is when she told T, when she wanted to talk about the fact of her coming up with that it had to be two pieces and it's two different brothers. One was the wife and one was his queen, which was more than likely a side chick that he had a child by too. She kind of was like, get rid of her. and then he asked her to go get Kool-Aid. Like, none of that was making sense to me. He's talking about, oh, I had the red one. I'm like, not y'all in here drinking Kool-Aid, but
I had Kool-Aid for
yeah, I don't even know how long. But I was just like, y'all are so freaking unserious, but this is supposed to be a serious situation. Like,
and
so
my stupid ass on some Martin Luther King.
yeah, and then
Had a dream, a
the
wet
whole
one.
Martin Luther King conversation, it was just like, but then she's like, okay, let them go. I need to be captured because now I need to go back there to get the piece. And that's why I said she be dedicated. Like she's having panic attacks and stuff in between, but it still ain't enough to make her say, let me go sit my behind down somewhere. She gonna ride this to the wheels fall
No,
off.
she went as a distraction to me.
Yeah,
Because
I mean, she did,
Matt,
but it was like
she gave T the other piece because I didn't know they was gonna break in as she's the distractor.
I didn't know that part till after the fact because I just thought she
Right.
was letting them go, and then she's like, "I'm gonna get back," but of course they had a whole nother plan for him to go in and keep busy while she's dealing with him, and so I mean to a certain degree she do be knowing what she doing at the same time that she don't because she was able to kind of talk her way out of it and get information at the same time, even though you done got slapped and threatened and everything else. But he did calm down and was like, well, wait a minute, maybe I can use that. Like, cancel what we was about to do. You can live a little bit longer. And the fact that he was about to have a whole hit on Beyonce, I said, damn. And we was wondering what was happening to him over there at the jail. Now they could show him at the jail too, but.
But she found out that he didn't blow up their car, and I'm like, okay. He was like, "What time? What kind? What is it?
Yeah,
was it
he said that has to be
yes.
a bitch.
Said, oh hell no, that wasn't me. Somebody want your ass dead. So somebody want DIARRA dead, y'all.
For real.
Did everybody y'all talked about everybody talked about because I had
no, Kira didn't go. Kira didn't go.
Okay, go ahead.
I would say, like, what you think about T having internal homophobia? Because that's what Xavier said. I said,
yeah,
I could see that. I could see that season 1. I saw that somewhere there. Like he said, why we ain't never left the house? I said,
Kira, he likes to get his I don't know, his freak on behind closed doors. I didn't pick up on it, but I guess it wasn't for me to pick up on. But yeah, DIARRA's killing me. She took that man's oxygen after she was breathing in that bag. I was like, nah, you just gonna take that man's oxygen like that. I thought the man couldn't speak the way he was just sitting there saying nothing until it was time to get his hair braided, and he still didn't say nothing. Then he was like, ouch, because he's tender-headed. Girl, what you
said she got fat fingers.
Mm.
Call my fingers fat. And not too much on the bald headed now, Mo. But even though she was a snitch over there, but she should have got that phone confiscated when she came in, like you said.
Your hair a little better than hers.
She should have got it confiscated
in the house. And then I guess that was a diversion with the grandfather to bring her back in, but it was too late because she in there putting shoes. Girl, what you putting your shoes on for?
And she already been typing something on her phone. What the fuck?
Exactly.
They should have snatched the damn phone out of their hand.
It was some money on the line. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't. That's why I don't play with the lifestyle. Okay, because give me my money, let me go home. I ain't trying to be in no shootout and all the stuff that y'all got going on. And DIARRA just bold. She took herself back over there. Like y'all said initially, I didn't know that. I thought she was letting them go, and I'm like, how's she gonna get home? Nope. They in there full line trying to put the two pieces together and make something shake. And she does know, but she doesn't know. She just doesn't do things safely. Like she figures things out, but she just does them so haphazardly because she's not a PI. She doesn't know the right way to do things and the precautions to take while you're getting the information. So she has the information, she just don't know how to utilize it properly. Because maybe once y'all break in there in the middle of the night, they filming all through the night. Well, I don't know. They had that man chained to the thing, so they could have been filming doing Tubi all hours of the night. But I don't know. We needed a better solution to this problem because it looked like she got to go back there in them tunnels, but we shall see. Ooh.
She thrives in chaos, but that's me. If it ain't turn up, I can't do it. I'm a procrastinator.
That get bad for your nervous system. I used to be like that.
I'm a procrastinator. I do best when I
Mm-mm.
got 5 minutes. Don't
That
give me
was young
15.
me.
Don't give me 15.
That
Don't
was
give me
young me.
15.
Older me, then my nervous
Mm-mm.
system is bad now. Now we didn't wait until the last minute. I'm gonna get it done, but now my nerves
Yep.
is bad.
Yep. And I ain't happy about it. It's just shit. Yeah. I'll talk to the therapist about it.
Yeah, that's them letters.
Kay, you got any thoughts? I saw you say in psychology T is experiencing subjugation.
She said.
Uh
She said,
Uh,
elaborate, break it on down.
yeah.
yeah, it's like a suppression of your own personal desires, um, in fear of what societal expectations are, their
Mhm.
feelings towards it might be. So it's like, and then it's like, say there's a woman that's like, she's part of a group of people who are like feminists, and so she's like out there and having these marches and going and doing these petitions, and even built a whole platform from being a feminist, but then, behind closed doors, like she been happily married for like 30 years.
Right.
Because in her environment, she's expected to, always like be woman led and things like that. But like in her household, that's where she want, like that's what she really wants. But she's like suppressing what
Submissive
like
like
she
a
really,
mug.
really wants, because of like now she's built up all of these people's expectations of her, and so she has to keep up appearances. And so she's kind of like suppressing, like she actually is like at the house the traditional woman, but like she's suppressing that, and that's kind of like what he's doing. He's suppressing the his sexual preferences because of societal expectations, because technically, like if you seen T on the street and you didn't talk to him, you wouldn't know. You
Right.
wouldn't
Right,
know
right,
what his
right. Because he's
preferences were.
masculine presenting.
Exactly, he's very masculine presenting, and that's how he wants society to
Yep.
perceive him, because he
Mm-hmm.
knows deep down inside how people are treated. That's a part of the LGBTQIA+ community, and he don't want no smoke in that area. Like especially him, because he's a teacher with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was, yeah.
And he don't, he doesn't want that coming back on him. He doesn't want to face the guilt or the shame from it. He doesn't want to face public scrutiny. Like he's not equipped to handle that. And some people aren't strong
Hmm.
enough to advocate for themselves. Some
Mm-hmm.
people aren't strong enough to express their opinion. Some people just don't even like conflict. And so
Mm-hmm.
to avoid the conflict and the public scrutiny, he's just going to suppress how he feels. I'm going to keep that behind closed doors, but deep down inside, that's really what he wants. And the thing is, suppressing it is not going to do nothing but make him feel miserable on the inside. Because as we see, he can't maintain a stable relationship because
Yep.
he keeps trying to hide who he is in order to maintain this public persona of how he wants people to feel about him. But that's not good for your mental health at all. And he's going to be miserable with anybody because he keeps hiding who he is. He wants to like straddle the fence in two different worlds. And you're
Yep.
going to upset either the person that you care about, in your bedroom, or you're going to upset the people, going to feel like you upset them or you let them down because they think you're this other person. And he's not living in his truth. And that's not fair. If he's truly gay, that's not going to be fair to his partners at all. It's not right to like
So we
act
started at
like, oh, we
season
can't
one.
live. You know.
Okay. So in episode 1, when he was talking about how that gunshot almost touched his thing by his kneecap, he was speaking out loud to a man. So is that what he was talking to a man, and he was talking to other people as well, but and then he had like I think he took the guy out to the side or whatever it was. I don't know. So is he, maybe he just can talk like that and not really show those like the PDA,
Hmm.
with
Mm-hmm.
okay, so we can just have this
Hmm.
conversation. I tell you the things, I almost touched my penis, but it was by my kneecap or whatever.
And he already
Some
know who he was
paths,
talking
smash some
to.
paths.
He already know who he was talking to. He already talked to a dude that's gay, openly gay.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
he already know. He just gave him clues, subtle clues, and then
Hmm.
uh
Okay. I'm gonna get the danger last.
danger. Come on, danger.
So okay. Is that the right picture? No. So, of course, old girl dimes them out. She sells them out for like what, 5 racks or whatever. I ain't got no job, ain't got no money, or some stupid shit she said. I don't know.
2 racks.
Oh, two? Damn, that's low balling. But she ends up getting Cartier Kelly meets, Michigan Jones. And she ends up going back to his bar and they, have a conversation and he slaps the fire out of her. He wants to know why she stole it. He wants to know why she stole the director. And excuse me. While DIARRA talks to Cartier, we got T and Mac downstairs trying to figure out what's going on. So Mac does find the other queen, and Mac and T they do a little thing or whatever, open up, and then some come out the smoke, and then some come out the floor, child. But it's a tunnel, right? But this guy, who is this guy? His nephew or whatever. So the
Big
nephew has
Surge
passed.
was one of the dudes that came up with Booker when they went to the garage when they walked up on
That's
Chris
Cartier's
and
nephew, right?
yeah.
Okay, that's his
Oh yeah.
nephew. Which is what DIARRA ends up finding out. That's his nephew because she knew something was going on with him, but she wasn't sure. So despite what he has going on, how much money he has, how much influence and reputation, he want to know who took out his nephew. But of course, DIARRA knows she can do it. She thinks she can do it, and Cartier gonna put her to the test, and they end up she's going to investigate his murder, and Cartier will help locate the people. Of course, she finds out that Cartier did not blow up her car, and the chess piece opened up that secret passageway. What are y'all thoughts, Kay? What are your thoughts on this conversation? I like that damn jacket he had on. That jacket was fire. But go ahead. Thoughts on this conversation and the nephew and the hole in the wall in the ground.
I found it funny that they started this off trying to torture her to like the maximum capacity, try to like really intimidate her.
Child,
And then like by the end of the questioning, when she's like, I think I'm about to start my period. And he's just like, we're not monsters. Like we accepting of everything. We're very accommodating people. Like we got different varieties of whatever you need, like back there.
Sanitary
I'm like,
napkins.
what?
Okay.
Funny.
That was funny, okay?
Like,
Yeah, I was cracking up at
like are you like you a gangster or a service person? Like are we here to make people feel comfortable, or are we just
He
here to
said, "We're
scare
not
people?"
savages, but
like which
we
one is
might
it?
offer a couple of people, but we're not savages."
Exactly. When you get here, we want you to feel like family. Now that didn't happen for the director, unfortunately. But yeah,
Because
but
he
he
didn't want to do what he was told.
I guess you got to be on a page for you to get some actual, like, you can't, be treated some type of fairly. But I found it funny that when she realized like he wasn't the one that tried to blow her car up. So now she still doesn't know who's out to get her, and that she kind of started thinking about like, could this be like a woman that did this to her, that tried to take her out? And I don't think she kind of had that idea in her mind that it might just be. But I'm glad when she got out of there and said it's time to damn go. That y'all done spent way too much time in here with these people any damn way. So yeah, hurry up, get y'all asses out of there. But I just found it funny that he's like, if you prove to be useful, you can live. Now she done got herself all up in wrapped up in this, like, because Cartier look like we already know he don't play no games. So DIARRA, I hope you keep your promises to this man, because he gonna find you and your boo and your whole crew.
Now she promised him what now? The part of the 100. What he say? It was 100 million, over $100 million. Because she didn't know the amount.
That's what he said.
I think she said by the end of the episode, 100 million.
amount. He said 100 million. She's like 100 million.
100 million, right?
She tried to play it off like she already knew.
Which was funny to me because I would have reacted the same way. Like, $100 million. I'm thinking like $100,000, but that's supposed to be Booker's inheritance. Okay. But she know. Look, DIARRA know how to get out of a situation because her bringing up her period to get out. I'm like, how she know that T and them making it to this office and was successful? Yeah, so I was shocked to see that Big Sturge was his nephew, and that kind of does tie him to the shootings and stuff like that. And them opening up the T and Mac opening up the thing was funny to me. You know, they comedy gold. So, and then they it was a what's it called, portrait of some kind that she took with them, and they went in the tunnels. It was hilarious how all that went down. But it was she was slick with it though. I ain't gonna hold you. So
let me find out. You ain't the only one that think Bukeem whip out like Dave Chappelle.
I was gonna say Candy.
yeah,
said that.
they
She
do.
said, I know it
The
was one of them.
glasses.
That silhouette. I said, who is that, Dave or that's Bukeem?
Well, we'll know when you open the mouth. When you open his mouth,
All right.
Nuts in
you
the
know,
hood. Okay.
he got a deep voice.
Mm-hmm. Both of them do though.
He got a certain distinct to his voice though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else got thoughts on DIARRA?
So
On the
that was
conversation with, Mr.
that was
Kelly.
the one that was beating Chris up, Surge that got taken out, the nephew.
Mhm.
That was him. Okay,
Yep.
that's what
Mhm.
DIARRA stayed.
He was
picking up
with
the case,
Booker.
child.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Booker.
Mhm.
She stayed picking up the case. Like
Okay.
you on your second case, ain't solved the first one yet, and now
Listen.
you done got Mr. Rent involved, and then now Booker got you doing work. Go ahead, sister. I guess she said she ain't had nothing else to do, so.
Well, she gotta live to see another day.
But she's
Listen.
so, and she's just so resourceful. Because how you grab a whole painting and take it down with you in the tunnel, and I didn't even see the painting go in the tunnel, come out the tunnel, or nothing. Okay, because the people had stopped them. But when she get home, I said, "Okay, girl, I just
It went
let her
down the
have
tunnel.
it." She just
Yeah, they
she
was
do what
carrying it the whole time because
Yeah,
even
they was
when they
carrying it.
came up, they came up with it. I was like,
okay.
not
I
y'all
remember when
carrying
they
around
came
the
up.
page, and even how they got in the car and just left homeboy. Like, good luck. I mean, we ducking
Josh,
bullets.
they let white boy
Yeah,
Josh.
we ducking bullets, and we got the Jeep. And child, I'm
Listen.
telling you, it'd
She
be a
managed to
whole
get that
freaking
text
and
into auto.
and even her coming out of the damn tunnel talking about, now this is how I think the crackheads be moving.
Yep. She
Girl,
ain't wrong.
please.
But the
I'm
fact
like,
that
I
she was
was
Daria,
like,
Josh. I
please.
wouldn't have
I
got up
sent
out
you
that
my
car.
location. Where are you? Baby, he was going away to pick them up in the damn new car and left the man outside. I said, God damn.
He
I'm
wouldn't
like,
left me
damn, y'all ain't
outside.
gonna give him a ride
I'd have been
back?
sitting right in that car. I'd have been right in the back seat, like.
I'll be on that hitching on that donut
Girl,
at
they
the
would have
back.
had to give me a ride back for real.
Something.
Yeah, because she was, like I said, she was slick with her. She
Mhm.
managed to slick test while in front of Cartier.
Yep. So of course, like Tamika just mentioned, she get a car coming on the way to pick her up, and they get the pop, 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 and shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting. They get to shooting. So they knocked the little man down and moved him out the way. They hopped in the car and left him stranded. Lord have mercy. I hope he lived to see another day. Poor thing. They pulled up at the Jeep, and the people outside, she said she's a director. They let her on through, so they, toodaloo on the way home. But they see once they get to the house or whatever, they get to the house. She looking at the picture, and I forgot what the picture says at the bottom. Oh, my sons, now that you are one, let the games begin. And I'm like, God damn, more shit to go on. But then she lets them know that's $100 million mystery that they have going on, and they're gonna try to solve this mystery. Tamika, Danger. What the fuck is going on with Danger and these peoples in the mess
Well,
of it
I
all?
think this is gonna be linked in some way. I don't really know how, but I just feel like Danger's learning more and more now about this, and ever since she gave him that hammer and sent him, to do this job, apparently he haven't really been, he haven't been talking with her. He haven't been being as friendly. And I just realized who this actress is too, and then I forget now where she come from. But I was like, oh, I didn't even know. Yeah, I didn't know this whole time that it was her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, wait a minute, I know you. I wasn't paying attention before, child, and I was barely paying
well, at least you was honest.
Yeah. So when I really saw her face when she was talking with him here, I'm like, wait a minute, I know you. But of course, they talking about how the cow had went and was eating stuff and got poisoned, and he was saying like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna go get." And she's like, "You ain't really been saying much." I just feel like now he's paying more attention. He's watching his surroundings more than he was before because he apparently was just taking it at face value that these was good people over here that was doing they fruits and vegetables and taking care of the community and all of that, and now he's finding out like, oh no, y'all mixed into some other shit, and I'm assuming that is going to be connected and tied into something that's over there happening with DIARRA as well. But I'm glad he's paying attention and peeping things out, but I also feel like he don't need to be over here with these people no more. Like,
he needs to
you
get
should have been gone. Not just talking to her is not good enough. Like, now you need to get the hell up out of there. I get it. You was shot. They helped because he even was like, I guess I owed you. You did save me. And she was like, oh no, this was not me like wanting a get back or anything like that. But girl, I ain't buying nothing you selling.
Anybody else got thoughts on I'm gonna call him Meth. Ooh, Method Man, where you at, boo boo? I'm call him Monster. Danger. Damn. Danger. Watch your back. Danger and the methamphetamines of it all, and this chick and what she got going on, and what kind of danger she putting this man in. Anybody thoughts?
I just didn't like.
I would like to know what his next move gonna be. So,
sir, don't be peeking up at the door like that. That's not safe. It look like they can come right on out there and see you. That was.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna look up and see him too.
Get the heck on out of there, Danger. That's all I know.
ASAP, and she noticed his behavior changed since they did the drop because he wasn't really feeling it.
Right, he was manning a whole operation. Like, come on.
Right, like what? Now because he kind of feel obligated because they did help him out when he got wounded and hurt. He was out there stranded. So I guess I'm like, you did enough, okay? Get the hell on. That's how I feel about it. And I'm like, okay, one day it's gonna be meth. Then what's gonna be heroin? What we doing? Yeah, the fent. Like, what we doing? Talking about we got to do this until the farm or whatever stable, what have you. I'm like, okay, whatever that means. I guess, but I'd like to know what his next move gonna be since he spying.
Well, he dealing with the militia, so I don't know what he can do because it seems like he the only one out there. I don't know.
He needs to get his ass back
there through them bushes. Yeah, Kira.
Well, he needs to channel DIARRA. So what she gonna do? Since DIARRA is channeling him, he needs to channel DIARRA. See how she will move.
Kira.
Ooh, there we are. I didn't have nothing other than, like I said, I didn't like him peeking in that daggone door like that and almost getting caught. I was done with them people once they had my baby out there moving work like he was in the hood. He's not supposed to be eating vegetables with no seasoning and kumbaya with the animals and stuff. So, yeah, it's just time for him to go. Get going.
I won't even trust them to cook my food unless I'm watching them cooking it. Then again,
cats on the counter.
Yeah, this ain't safe, and ain't he the only one out?
Yes.
Okay, you solo dolo, bro.
Ain't none of this safe. None of it is safe, and which means he has no real allies there. It's time to go home, Danger. You're in more danger now than you were at home. The whole point was to escape the danger, and now it looks like you could be in even more danger. Just going to go home. At least I'd rather go home to the devil that I know. You don't know what can go on with these
Exactly.
people.
Exactly.
Yep, it
Danger.
was it was okay at
You in
first, but
danger,
it's
boy.
like, not anymore. So that's that on that. What does the painting mean? What do y'all think the painting mean? My sons now, you are one, let the games begin. So of course I know it's two families, right? It's like the mistress and the wife or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
who are the sons? Is Colonel Taylor this one of the sons? Like who are these
I'm gonna
people?
need. That's probably gonna be the next step. They need to see who these siblings, half siblings are. They probably need to do some research on that, since they already did like research on Duncan Duckett. They got his story, but who's his sons and who's his
Mm-hmm.
sons or their kids or whoever? Is that Booker? Is one of them? I don't know.
He probably be the great, wouldn't he? Because this
Look,
man is
I don't know.
old. If Ernie was old when he telling the story, and Miss Pettiford old and telling the story, so you know he got to be at least a great, because he said his grandma left that to him, right? So
Yes,
was
he
the
says
oh, so
grandma said yeah.
was the grandma one of was the grandma the side chick? Because she could
Either
have been the
one.
wife.
Could have been.
I don't know.
Tamika, what's your thoughts? Who's grandma? Who grandma? Grandma stole that damn thing from that man. That
I
what
don't know. It could be either or.
grandma stole that shit. He about to grandma say spin it. Scammers.
Probably so. No telling. Look, no telling at all.
Mm.
Don't let
Yeah,
the
but
mistress have it.
Yeah, the mistress took the damn thing
probably
and
stole it.
yeah.
But who was Uncle Ron getting beat up by two
I don't
episodes
know.
ago?
That's a good question.
Who was his ass? Somebody where's the armoire or whatever,
Mm.
which is
Armoire
really a desk. That's what
dress
we call it.
the
He was
desk.
calling it
Yeah.
armor.
Uh, don't know. Okay, you got them thoughts on who this who the child who Booker is to the man? Is Booker the great grandson? Is Booker grandmama the thought pocket? You know her how
Nope,
how
not
did
the top pocket.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out,
did
and
she
I
steal
wonder, like,
it?
who can they find though to actually tell them this whole urban legend? Because there's a whole story with pieces missing, but
Them
somebody
two
know all
people.
of this story. Somebody know like all of it.
Ron, Uncle Ron.
They need to
Yeah,
go back to them two people
I
that
was
they
about to
went
say
to
the one
earlier. I
that was
bet they
looking for
know
the
because he said
the
he know
one
the
that was
whole
looking for
mhm,
story.
the armor. He know
yeah.
it too. Okay, he
We
know
need to
it.
know like all the details of the
Mm-hmm.
story and cut out some of this hopping all of no, let's get the full urban legend of what this whole story is, and then let's get this money, get this 100 mil.
Okay, get this money on the
Mhm.
skrilla, this these ducats, as he said.
It better be some. It better be $100 million or something worth of something somewhere. Because if
Cash.
she do all this and it ain't nothing,
Yeah, I don't want to have
I
to. I don't
promise
want to have to
you.
go sell nothing. I don't want to have to go to the bank. I don't want to have to do nothing. I done all that. I done enough. I need cash money. I
And
need
I
the
won't be
money.
surprised if someone is shadowing DIARRA as she is on this treasure hunt,
'Cause who's trying to take her
and they
out?
probably gonna slip up on her, and once she finds it, they're gonna take it. It could be book a girlfriend. I don't know what she at, Lisa. I don't know who tried to blow her up. Either Lisa or Mama Vonda, Chris Deontay Mama. She probably mad like you got my son caught up. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there.
Alrighty, and that's that on that. Um, Kira, K, Mo, Tamika, what y'all got going on y'all channels?
Child, what day is today? Thursday. Oh, we don't have it no more on Fridays. Oh, cool, cool, cool,
Mm-mm.
cool. I got a weekly huddle coming up on Sunday. Talk a little entertainment news, what's going on. And then Shayna MCD and I will be doing maths, Married at First Sight. I'll be hosting part 2 of the Real Housewives reunion on my channel on Tuesday. I'm gonna try to squeeze some stuff in before I go back to work. So keep your notifications on, subscribe to all the channels, hit the like, please, and thank you.
Yes, Kay. That was too funny. They was pissed. They had to go up in the mountain to get it, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pissed,
That's
baby.
why I said what I said.
They better not be playing around with this hundred mil.
That's why I don't
Okay.
need it to be nothing I got to go sell. I need it to be Skrilla, cash, money,
Exactly.
dinero,
Some gold
ducats.
bars or something. I
Yeah,
need
because
the
they
I
was
need the
talking about
thing and
gold.
not
I
a whole
forgot
bunch of
about that.
foolishness.
Okay.
But that's what I thought about when I said I was just like, please don't let this be no foolishness at the end. Please don't let it be that. But yeah, thank you, Candy, for hosting. Make sure if y'all are here, y'all hit like and subscribe on everybody's channel. This week we finished House of the Dragon and also finished up X-Men 97 season 2. Y'all, I'm finally getting back rooms. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm for real this time. So you're gonna have that that foolishness out. Because I'm like, I know I need to talk about it. So I gotta get my review of Backrooms out. So I'm gonna do that. I'm trying to catch up on Cape Fear so that I can do, because we doing it Sunday, right? Cape Fear. So
Yes,
I'm trying to
ma'am.
catch up
Sunday,
on. Yep.
Sunday.
Yeah, send
Trying
me
to
the
catch up
link
on
again,
Cape
Candy.
Fear.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just say post that again. So that'll prompt me to finish watching. But Cape Fear is good. It's on Apple TV. If y'all have not been watching it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's some mess on that show, but Apple TV, they don't miss for me. And Lanterns drops on Sunday, and
Sunday.
so I'll be covering that show as well. So y'all turn on your notification bell. Hear anything you like? Come on over.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Uh, who I said? Tamika. I don't think that's the order I said it in, but go ahead, Tamika.
Well, most of the shows I was covering are done, so I am taking a much needed break. Life in, had a death in the family, I've been sick, just everything happening all at once. So I'm taking a break, but I will be here Thursdays with the ladies to discuss this, and then next week Wednesday I think we're doubling up for the Oval, and then Beauty and Black is coming at the end of the month, and I think it's 2 shows, can't think of it right now, that's coming in September. So between the end of the month and September, it'll be back on and popping. But right now, I'm just kind of chilling. And I may do an overall for what is that? Furious, Lucky,
Oh,
and
Furious is fool.
it's something else. Now that I lost it again. Y'all know my brain fart. But anyway, it was like 3 things that I was gonna talk about all together and do like what's going on with it so far. Because the last episodes, man, was on and popping on all of them. But now I'm thinking, since we like 5, 6 episodes in on stuff, I might as well just wait for it to finish out and then discuss the whole thing. But I am watching those and they all good. And the first 3 episodes they dropped, the Reacher was good too. Like everything been good. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So I've been watching more than I've been talking right now.
Reacher big
But
fan.
go ahead and check those out.
No, he big fan.
Reacher is
Alan.
He be getting
I
it in,
slam
okay?
dunk
And
him
Silo
tonight.
been good too. I was supposed to join Inga. Shout out to her to talk about it last night, but I couldn't. I was not feeling up to it. So, but go over there if y'all watch Silo and check out that review. So, yeah. But I'll be getting some stuff popping again. But you could go check out everything that's over there because there's a whole bunch of stuff over there. And I did do this past weekend Self-Care Saturday, what you should be watching, where I talked about a lot of the stuff that I watched and a lot of the stuff that y'all need to be, watching that was coming out this month. So if you didn't see that, go check that out and like all the channels, subscribe to all the channels, hype us up, put us in the algorithm, as Moochie would say. Okay, do all of the things. We greatly appreciate it.
Ew. Momo.
House of the Dragon is done. Raising Kanan done. since I didn't join y'all for the panel for the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion 1, I might have to do a quick thoughts video on that. Hopefully, if life is not too life in tomorrow, I'll probably get that out tomorrow. But what else? I'm doing Cape Fair with y'all, and I don't know, Sunday or Monday, I might have to come down and talk about the shows that I am watching. Get my thoughts on it so far. So
Okay.
yeah, and it probably include Reacher and Shards or whatever else I'm watching. Oh yeah, X-Men 97. I gotta do episodes 5 on up. 5 to the finale. Because I didn't do it. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
behind on that.
All right. Well, thank y'all ladies for joining me. We're gonna thank Queen for pulling up. T Frosh, Cheryl, Patricia, thank you for pulling up. Thank y'all for coming through. Beloved Reviews, thank you, thank you. CT, thank you for coming through. Loves Matt, thank you for pulling up. And I remember seeing somebody else. See the Superior, thank you for pulling up. Thank you, thank you. And I would talk about the Last House. Oh, Jesus. I got to watch that
Right.
one. And Kira says The Drop and A Different World in September is coming up. So it's a lot of things coming up. A lot of shows are coming to an end. However, a lot of things are starting. I would talk. Okay, you already saw that. But yeah, so Sunday, guys, we are doing Cape Fear episodes 1 through 10. Please join us Sunday evening, Eastern Standard Time. I think I got it set for 8:30. Please join us then. Tuesday, I think Kira is hosting Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion episode 2, part 2. Tamika and I will be doing 2 episodes of The Oval on Wednesday, and then Thursday we'll be doing episode 5. And that's that on that. Yeah. And then I guess me and Tamika will figure out what we go do with Beauty in Black and um Lioness. I'm doing Lioness with Inga on Wednesday. And then I did Fightland on Tuesday with Amina. So check that out, and I'll be joining them on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So just check it out. I got some things going on, and that's that on that. Thank everybody for coming through. We greatly appreciate it. Y'all have a good night, and toodaloo.